Namaskar friends. In this video, we will learn about the subject Basic Electrical Engineering, Unit number 5, Electrical Installations. The major topic is LT switchgears. Friends, in an electrical power system, switchgear is composed of electrical disconnect switches, fuses, or circuit breakers used to control, protect, and isolate electrical equipment. Switchgear is used both to de-energize equipment to allow work to be done and to clear faults downstream. This type of equipment is directly linked to the reliability of the electricity supply. The components of these LT switchgears. A switchgear assembly has two types of components. One is power conducting components such as switches, circuit breakers, fuses, and lightning arresters that conduct or interrupt the flow of electrical power. Second one is control systems such as control panels, current transformers, potential transformers, protective relays, and associated circuitry that monitor, control, and protect the power conducting components. The functions. One of the basic functions of switchgear is protection, which is interruption of short circuit and overload currents while maintaining service to unaffected circuits. Switchgear also provides isolation of circuits from power supplies. Switchgear is also used to enhance system availability by allowing more than one source to feed a load. Classification of voltage levels. The classification of voltage levels in the electrical network based on the voltage range. The first is extra low voltage ELV, that is from more than 0 volt to 50 volt. Second, low voltage, that means LV, that is greater than 50 volt to less than 1000 volt. Third category is medium voltage MV, that is 1000 volt to less than 11 kV, that means 11,000 voltage. High voltage, that means HV, 11 kV to less than 132 kV. Extra high voltage EHV, 132 kV to less than 400 kV. Ultra high voltage UHV, 400 kV to 765 kV. And seventh is high voltage direct current HVDC, that is greater than 765 kV. See friends, these voltage classification ranges are according to India. In other countries, they have different voltage levels and different classification categories. But this is the one of the standard reference ranges in India. Even though this is the reference range, because this range updates the voltage levels category time to time with usage of the voltage voltage levels and technology changes. Next is the classification of voltage levels in the electrical network based on the network. That means generation. So generation voltage levels are normally 11 kV to 25 kV in between. Mostly 11 kV, 14 kV and 13.2 kV are used at generation. Then transmission voltage levels. That means electrical power is transmitted from power plant to the substations. These voltages are 33 kV, 66 kV, 110 kV, 132 kV, 220 kV, 400 kV, 765 kV and HVDC. Then from substation to consumer end, voltage is distributed to the different voltage levels are 230 voltage, 415 volt, 440 volt, 3.3 kV, 6.6 kV and 11 kV. Again, the classification of voltage levels in the electrical network based on the type of consumers. The first type of consumer category is residential category. In that, voltage levels are normally 230 volt and 415 volt. Second is commercial category. In that, voltage level is normally 415 volt. Third category is industrial category, where voltage levels are 415 volt, 440 volt, 6.6 kV, 11 kV, 33 kV and 66 kV. Fourth category is agriculture type consumer. They have the voltage levels 230 volt, 415 volt, 440 volt and 11 kV. Then safety devices used in low voltage systems. Fuse, MCB, that means miniature circuit breaker, MCCB, molded gas circuit breaker, ELCB, earth leakage circuit breaker, ACB, air circuit breaker, and earthings. These are the safety devices used in low voltage systems. Then major electrical appliances used in electrical systems. See friends, before few years, roti kapda or makan, these three were the basic needs, but nowadays electricity is added in this. So now electricity is one of the compulsorily needed entity, and because as see from this slide, there are so many equipments which runs on electricity, and we are using those equipments in our day-to-day life, and we cannot ignore these equipments in our coming future. So it is the basic need. So lamp, ceiling fan, air conditioner, washing machine, refrigerator, television, electric cook stove, electric iron, electric geyser, e-bike, water pump and transformer are our future requirements, without which we cannot live comfortably. Then safety precautions for electrical system. These are the few listed. One of them is don't touch who is electroculated. Use proper PPEs, that means personal protective equipments like safety helmet, safety goggles, safety gloves, safety shoes, etc. Know your electrical codes. You are very well familiar with the color codes of electrical system. For example, if three-phase system is there, then the color of phases are red, yellow and blue. Inspect and maintain your electrical tools before use. Follow proper electrical equipment operational procedures. Avoid power lines. Always use insulated tools while working. Never try repairing energized equipments. Never use metal ladder near electrical installations. Disconnect the power source before servicing or repairing electrical equipments. Now let us understand the major basic safety devices one by one in detail. First is fuse. Fuse is the simplest device which breaks the circuit under abnormal condition. It is only a current interrupting device under fault condition. It is not able to make or break the circuit under normal condition. A fuse consists of a metal strip mounted between a pair of electrical terminals and enclosed by a non-conducting and non-combustible housing. The fuse is arranged in series to carry all the current passing through the protected circuit. The fuse element is made of zinc, copper, silver, aluminum or alloys. The fuse element may be surrounded by air or by materials to quench the arc. Silica sand or non-conducting liquids may be used. It is used for overload short circuit protection in medium voltage and low voltage installation. Fuse characteristics are drawn between current and time scale, which is given in previous slide. The curve shows that fault current and operating time is inversely proportional to each other. The time considered is precising time and current is protective current. The fuse characteristic become asymptotic and there is a minimum current below which the fuse does not operate. This is called minimum fusing current. The fuse should have the following desirable characteristics: low melting point, high conductivity, free from deterioration from oxidation, low cost. Next is HRC fuse. The full form of this fuse is high rupturing capacity fuse. See, in this diagram there are many parts of this HRC fuse. When the load capacity is very high, the level of fault current will also increase. So faulty clearing device will be under heavy stress. HRC fuse is preferred for heavy duty and rapid operation. It consists of heat resisting ceramic cylindrical body having low coefficient of thermal expansion. The fuse element is made up of silver or silver alloy to improve fuse life. It is filled with incombustible powder which absorbs the arc produced at the time of blowing. The rating is much more accurate. It is widely used because of silent operation and non-deteriorating characteristics. It is maintenance free and easy to install. Advantages: high speed operation, no maintenance, deterioration with age, reliable operation, and comparatively cheaper. Disadvantages: heat produced by arc may affect the associate switches. They have to be replaced after each operation. Next is MCB, miniature circuit breaker. MCB have the features of good HRC fuse and good switch. So this is the combination of both. These are used for switching purpose under normal condition and circuit breaker under overloading and short circuit condition. See in this figure, it is normally operated at 1.25 times its rated current. It is manufactured with quick reset and operated facility. It is basically operated on two types of working principles. Thermal operation. It is achieved by bimetallic strip switch deflects when heated by any overcurrent flowing through it. Then magnetic operation. When short circuit occurs, the rising current energizes the solenoid further, operating plunger to strike the trip lever immediately, releasing of latch mechanism. Construction. The casing of MCB is made of molded thermoplastic polyester. They are installed directly on rail on distribution boards, control panels, simple by fixing. The contacts are made of silver copper alloy which ensure longer life of contacts. Operating mechanism of MCB has quick make, quick break and trip free mechanism. Applications. MCB is used extensively in low voltage domestic, commercial and industrial. Next is MCCB, molded case circuit breaker. MCCB is a switching device which is used in LT electrical system. It provides protection against overload and short circuit. See in this diagram, fault sensing arrangements are installed inside MCCBs and shunt release is provided for remote tripping of MCCB. It is available between 100 ampere and 630 ampere current. Working. MCCB provides protection against overload through thermal mechanism. It has bimetallic contacts which expand and contract on temperature changes. Under normal condition, these contacts allow normal current to flow, but when current exceeds its trip limit, the bimetallic contacts start heating up and expand until the circuit is isolated or tripped. When MCCB is tripped, the faulty circuit is isolated from main circuit and the temperature of bimetallic contacts starts getting normal and MCCB again is ready for next operation. MCCB provides protection against short circuit. If current is very high, fault current should be interrupted immediately. This is achieved by electromagnetic induction. Whenever fault occurs, the high current induces a magnetic field in a solenoid coil located inside the breaker. This magnetic induction trips a contact and current is interrupted. In the tripping process, arc is produced and that is dissipated by taking suitable measures inside the breaker. This breaker is also manually switched off or on, which is required during maintenance or other purpose. Current rating of MCCB. A typical range of 3-phase MCCBs are of 100 ampere, 125 ampere, 150 ampere, 200 ampere, 250 ampere, 315 ampere, 400 ampere and 630 ampere. Applications. Especially for industrial purposes where load current are more than 100 ampere. It is used in cement industries, ceramic industries, food processing industries, and many more industries. Next is ELCB, Earth Leakage Circuit Breaker. ELCB is a device used to directly current leaking to the earth from an installation and cut the power, and mainly used in earthing system. See in this diagram. Fuse or MCB are incapable of measuring small flowing of current in a human body. So requirement is to have a device which can sense small current and cut off the supply instantly. The device used for this purpose is known as ELCB. See in this diagram, let us understand working. It is current operated device designed to protect when a leakage current exceeds the predefined value. It consists of an operating coil and a trip mechanism which operated the circuit when required. The coil is supplied through single phase supply. So current in phase and neutral wire will be same. This current will produce flux linkages same in magnitude but of opposite direction. This will result zero net flux in a tripping coil of a relay. When fault or leakage current exceeds the limit, higher current will flow in phase conductor than neutral current. Resultant flux is out of balance in a tripping coil of a relay. Difference of flux will induce EMF in the coil which opens the contact of ELCB and isolate the circuit from the supply. Now, comparison between fuse and MCB. Fuse melts the wire, then fault occurs. In MCB, cut off the circuit when fault occurs. Fuse wire available may not be of standard rating. MCB available is of standard ratings. Fuse operated at 50 to 100% overload capacity. MCB operated at 5 to 15% overload capacity. Hand tools are required to rewire fuse when blown off. In MCB, no hand tool required to reset. Fuse is cheapest among all safety devices, whereas MCB has somewhat higher initial cost. Fuse board is not compact, whereas MCB board is compact. Then comparison between MCB and ELCB. In MCB, overcurrent and short circuit protection. ELCB has earth leakage protection. MCB has slower operating time, whereas ELCB has fast operating time. MCB has a simple operating principle, whereas ELCB has complex principle. MCB has no human protection, whereas ELCB provides human protection. MCB is cheaper and ELCB is costlier. MCB has a rated capacity up to 100 ampere, whereas ELCB has rated capacity up to 1000 ampere. In MCB, it connects phase and neutral terminal, where ELCB connects phase, neutral and earth wire. MCB is used in domestic and commercial, whereas ELCB is mostly used in domestic. So friends, if you have any query, you can mail us on bhavin.kannani@darshan.ac.in. You can also refer our website for more detail on www.darshan.ac.in. Thank you.